Hello and welcome to my morning walk. I am literally out getting my daily movement, my walk in, and it feels so good. It's gonna be a hot day here in Phoenix. Summertime, I think the high is in the hundreds today, but I mean, that's really nothing when it gets a lot hotter than that. So I am out walking, listening to my audiobook, and just really moving my body. And I really think that a lot of creative things come to me while I'm walking. So why not walk a lot? It's healthy for the body and for my brain. For years prior, I would be at the gym, working out, doing my thing, pushing my body as hard as I could. And then I would get like little tiny injuries. I have like issues with my neck, so I really need to be cautious of like any overhead things that I do. And I've really just learned to honor my body and to like be gentle with it, but also give it a good workout. There's just so many ways to have low impact workouts, and you're still getting so many benefits from working out. So it's definitely something to consider. I have to share that I got these amazing new flip-flops, or sandals I should say, that I've actually been wearing and walking and doing a lot of workouts in, even in the trails by the mountains by my house, and they've been really good. So there is quite a few things that I do on a daily basis for activity or workout or whatever you actually want to call it. It can be any kind of really self-care, because daily movement for me is self-care. So I do a few different things, and I mix it up, and I encourage you to mix it up. But for me, I like to walk. I like to be on my Peloton. I have the cycle and the cycle bike, and I have the treadmill, so I switch off on that. And also, I like just to walk. I also have a bicycle that my husband and I ride on the weekends. What else do? I do HIIT workouts on the Peloton app, and that makes me feel really good. I have a little mini trampoline, and that has given me a lot of fun workouts. I have a jump rope, I have bands, I have weights. So I really try to mix up my routine with cardio and weight training and anything kind of that I feel my body needs. I also don't have a strict schedule with myself. I really listen to my body on how I'm feeling, how I want to show up, what my body actually needs for the day, and then I decide what I'm going to do, because I also don't feel like I have to always have so many workouts in, and I think it's just more important for me to listen to my body. And I also have my dry sauna at my house, so I really like going into that after my workouts. I also have the swimming pool, so I love to swim laps in my big pool. So just, it's, for me, it's really finding out what I want to do, what I have access to, and I literally have like a home gym, which is really convenient because I do work from home, so I don't have travel time to a gym, and I do like that aspect. So I really think when looking at how you want to work out, what kind of activities you want, find what works for you, what feels good, and stick to it. And also feel free to have an open mind and explore. I didn't have a cycle bike for that long, but for me, I love having it. and I love the motivation of the Peloton, and it works for me. So here is my beautiful spin bike that I absolutely love. Brings me so much joy. And the treadmill and weights and all of the other equipment is in my husband's office. And the dogs are not with me this morning because it's just too warm for them with their paws, and it's just hot and it's really humid. So they are not with me, but I do like to get them out. So my husband and I usually go in the evenings and walk them once it like cools down and is actually dark. That's in the summertime at least. So I will say that I spend probably as much time working out as I do in my kitchen, prepping food and making food for me for the week. And so that's kind of really how I look at my healthy lifestyle, is looking at how much time do I want for activity and movement in my body, and like the self-care aspects. Like, you don't have to be running, you can just walk, you can meditate, you can do yoga. There's just so many good things, to ways for your mind to move as well as your actual body. So this summer I have changed my schedule. I don't start until about 10 a.m. and mornings are for me, and it's just been really important that mornings are for me. I get my nutrients in, I get my movement or whatever I need, and I have really just said yes to myself, yes to the things that I want to do, and with no distractions. And it's really made a huge impact on how I feel in my body and how I feel about myself. And it's really important to me. It was a lesson that I needed to teach myself. And I feel like once in my life, I feel like I am eating all the right foods, I'm making all the right decisions for activity and self-care, and it just feels really good to have that, and it's actually super empowering. All right, and I am going to enjoy the dry sauna today. Gonna read a book, hang out, be low key. My little pool house here. And here we are. Woo! It's nice and hot. Just how I like it. So now that I'm in here, I always get my towel. And I keep my water outside of the dry sauna. It'll get too hot. But I'm gonna grab my book that I'm reading. And I'm gonna relax and enjoy myself. All right, you can see the sweat. I like to mist my face halfway through as well. Just makes me feel so good, and it smells amazing. So I always say that we make our own experiences in our personal lives, in our businesses. We get an opportunity every day to wake up and have an experience. And for me, like, I want to live a very vibrant and healthy lifestyle. So I incorporate these things into my daily practice because they make me feel good. And it just gives me a sense of just knowing that I'm doing something for myself, and it feels really good.